While we were away, Kyle Lewis and Lance Smale came out of the LCQ, the last chance qualifier, in first and second place, and they'll fill the final 2 positions at the gate. So 20 riders are ready as far as the 250 main is concerned. And right now the parade lap is underway for the future superstars of the sport, the 125s. John Dowd, number 9, won the opener in Los Angeles, hit the podium in 3rd in Houston, and leads the 125 West points by only 6 points, ahead of last week's winner, David Vuillemin. Roncada, Pingrave, and Brandis all close. They're in the top 5. So John Dowd goes into this race the points leader. But look out for Vuillemin. Last week's winner won his second 125 race last week. Last year, you might remember, he bested the field in Seattle, running once again a limited schedule before going back to Europe.
I'm here just to take experience with American riders because they are more aggressive, and I'm here for training for World GP. My goal is not to be first in the championship.
David Vuillemin may be racing here just for the experience, but there are several American riders hoping he'd get to his GP contractual responsibilities a little earlier. The youngster from Marseille started like many of his American peers.
My father was a road racing, and he did like a Boulder in France and 24 hours of Le Mans. It's a big race in France. And when I was 3, I got on a bike on a pit in a road. And but I began motocross at 8. So, and after I did all the French championship.
Vuillemin told us he is his natural self on the track, but has tried to combine the talents of his 2 idols. He liked Bradshaw's aggressiveness and countryman Jean-Michel Bayle's smooth lines.
Jean-Michel Bayle was so technical on the bike, and I like that, to be smooth. And I like also the aggressivity of Damon Bradshaw in the past, in '92. So I think if you can be a little bit like Jean-Michel, a little bit like Damon, you can be a good rider.
To do so well in America so soon, David Vuillemin will no doubt have more than one ride awaiting him when he returns to the States with the points battle on his agenda. The Frenchman from Marseille, destined for stardom as we take a look at the Suzuki starting grid. Roncada won his heat race, and so did number 111, Jeff Matasevich and David Bailey. This is an interesting situation.
Well, it's interesting from my point of view because the way the track's laid out, we're seeing a lot of block passing. And if anybody can remember back to when Matasevich was riding over here in the States full time, he and Bradshaw, a lot of riders going at it. Matasevich has no conscience. He'll go in there and take you down, put you over the bales if he has to. He's got that look in his eye tonight. Marty said he saw him down there on the starting line, and he wants to win here. That little heat win is a boost of confidence for him.
The great crowd looking on. And Marty Reed, how has that track progressed?
Well, we've talked about it being hard pack all night long. Let's show you up close just how hard it's really getting. Take a look at this corner. The guys are coming in. That's rubber, folks. We're laying it down. These guys are really chewing this baby up, but it is holding up really well. This is some of the best dirt we've ever seen out in a desert atmosphere.
You know, we were watching the guys get ready there doing the parade lap, and I got to tell you, David Vuillemin won practice right there. While the other guys are out checking out the track and sampling, Vuillemin's doing heel clickers, playing up to the crowd. You know, he really doesn't have a lot of pressure on him.
Right now, the pressure is starting to mount as the 30-second board is up. The goggles are going on. Jeff Matasevich, boy, did he twitch. He's shaking that head, getting ready. There's Dowdy, number 9, and Matasevich right on his right side.
Most of the favorites are lined up to the inside. They know that first corner is going to get busy in there. The guy that goes in there and is probably the meanest is going to come out first.
Many of the riders shaving down the knobs on their tires so they can get more traction on this very, very slick track, and they're off. The 125 main is underway. Look at number 9, John Dowd. He'll get the whole shot money. And David Vuillemin is right there in second place. Vuillemin, who had such a great practice time today in timing this very difficult course. So it's Vuillemin along with John Dowd, and we already have a battle for first underway.
That battle for first has already got about 45, 50 yards over third. Amazing. This battle right here.
Nathan Ramsey and Ron Cotta, two guys who have gotten mixed up. I mean, literally banged into each other in past races or in third and fourth.
I tell you, this is the race that Vuillemin's been waiting for. He's trying to prove himself and prove what his quality is so he can get a job next year. He's got to show that he can beat Dowd. That's very important. Last week was a walkover for him, but Dowd got a bad start. No such problem tonight. We see Vuillemin taking different lines through there.
Ramsey trying to hold off Ron Cotta coming down the inside. These guys have a lot of different lines through that. There you see some of the block passing and bumping.
And Vuillemin out in front of John Dowd. Vuillemin, can he win his second race in a row in the 125 West?
Man, he just motored down through those whoops. He looked like a 250 guy. Reminds me of Damon Huffman. He used to ride the 125 class. Looked better than 250 guys through there.
Matasevich holding off of Packer riders right now. Didn't get the best start. He wheelied out of the gate, had to back off a little bit. That cost him dearly.
He's in fifth spot. Jeff Matasevich, number 111, but he's got lots of time in our 15-lap main event for the 125. Vuillemin is pulling away from John Dowd. Of course, Vuillemin now isn't considered in the points race, really. I mean, he's going to get points for it. As you see the battle, Ryan Huffman, number 28, and number 111, Jeff Matasevich.
What stepped that up was Huffman blew it coming out of the corner after the finish line jump. Matasevich got a good run out of there, out horsepowered him and just moved over, took the line away. It's going to be a lot of blocking tonight to protect your line and a lot of block passing to try to pick up a position.
So it's Vuillemin, Dowd, Ron Cotta, and Jeff Matasevich, the top four.
Vuillemin already starting to pull away out front to stay on this battle. It's so hard for a rider to break away. You have to ride so defensive. Now you can see that as Matasevich comes through that section, you can look over right next to him, see the leaders going around another section of the track. Very demoralizing.
The 125s continue from the hard pack at Sun Devil Stadium when we return. AMA Supercross is being brought to you by Motorcycle Mechanics Institute. Quality training for the motorcycle industry.